Okay, now it's time to set up the technical drawing. The car blank you're going to receive has had the axle holes pre-drilled, and the front axle hole has been positioned so that I expect that you'll take at least an inch off the front end of the car. So when setting up the drawing, we're not going to fill up the paper with the full 12 inches of the car but we'll show where the blank goes. You want some room to be able to draw dimensions at the bottom of the paper. So I recommend starting 1, 2, 3 heavy blue lines up. Each heavy blue line is an inch. And go ahead and put the nose of the blank right on the very last heavy blue line. And then you'll, if you count down 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The blank is 12 inches long. The back edge will be on a heavy blue line there. We're just going to lightly draw the shape of the blank, and then we'll be able to draw in the shape of the true car with heavier lines later. Okay, so got my ruler lined up on a heavy blue line. Make a straight line along the ruler, 12 inches long. There we go. You can barely see it because it's on the heavy blue line. The back end of the car is 2 3/4 inches tall. So we're going to go up 2, 1, 2, and then this light blue, the thinner blue lines are 1/4 inches. 1, 2, 3. Up to this point, a straight line for the back of the car. And remember, we're just doing light lines because this is for the blank. The shape of the car that we see on the side when it's cut has to fit inside the shape of the blank. The front end of the car is 1, 2, 3/4 of an inch tall. 1, 2, 3, 3/4 of an inch tall. There's the front, and then I need to connect these two dots, the top of the back, the top of the front. Pencil goes there, pencil goes there, and I draw a light pencil line all the way down the length of the ruler. And there is the side view of the blank. For the back view, I'm going to have a simple rectangle with a circle in the middle. This simple rectangle is 1 5/8 inches wide. I need to have some room to make this drawing, so I'm going to start over here And then I need to go over 1 5/8 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4 thin blue lines is 1 inch. 1, 2 more thin blue lines is 1/2 inch, which is the same as 4/8. So then I have to come down on the right in the middle of the square. 1/2 of a quarter is 1/8. So there we go. I got 1 5/8 inches wide. So here is the bottom line for the back view of the blank. And then remember, it's 2 3/4 inches tall. We figured that out from the side view. So we go up 2 3/4 inches. 1. Let's see, where are my lines? There we go. 1 inch, 2 inches, 1 2 3/4. All right. Cross 1 5/8, just like before. And then down to connect these two lines to finish the rectangle. And there is the back of the car. Fits right in the rectangle. There it goes. Right there. Now this car wasn't fabricated exactly 2 3/4 inches tall, but that's okay. All right, then we have to position the center where the cartridge goes. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that we know from a previous drawing that it is 7/8 of an inch up to the bottom of the circle, and it is exactly in the center. So the center, if I have 1 5/8 across, I have to find the center. The center is going to be 1/2 of that. 1 inch has 8/8. Plus 5, that's 13/8. Dividing it by 2 gets me 13/16. So the center is going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13/16. Right there. And it is 7/8 of an inch up. So there's the bottom center of the circle. Why did I choose that? Because that's where I'm going to draw my circle. And it turns out a dime is the right size to draw the circle around. When you do it, hold your pencil straight up and down. Check to make sure your dime's well centered. And one of the ways you can do that is you can measure how much from one side of the dime. And that should be 7/16 on that side, yep. And 7/16 on that side, good. So now I draw the circle around the dime. for this, I don't mind if the line is dark, because we cannot change the position of the hole for the CO2 cylinder. So there we go. We got the back view ready. We got the side view ready. Now we need the top view ready. All right. I'm going to come down a little bit. Come down 2 inches from the top. And start the, oops, that's why we have erasers. Let me reposition my ruler. And back to drawing. Oh boy, I'm having a hard time with this one today.
That's all right, we can edit that part out.
And there we have it. 12 inches across, 1 5/8 inches wide. I'm going to show you how you do that on the technical drawing, show you how to indicate the width, because this part isn't going to change. I'm not going to make it narrower. I put a little line there. And a little line there, showing the bounds, the 2 sides. I'm going to put an arrow, a double-headed arrow in between. So hang on while I show you how that works. So I do a straight line across, and then there's an arrowhead on this end. And there's an arrowhead on this end. And then that is 1 5/8 of an inch wide. There we go. Now, return to the top view that I was showing you. We need to make the rectangle 1 5/8 inches wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8. Do 1 5/8 over here. 1 inch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8. Okay, and so now we connect the 2 ends. And we have it. Oops, my lead is sticking out. Put that back. There we go. And there is 1 5/8. And so that sets up the outline of the block. Top view, looking straight down, it looks like a rectangle. Side view, looks like a triangle sitting on top of a rectangle. Back view, it looks like a rectangle with a circle in it. Okay, so that sets up the basic, what's your drawing going to fit in?
Label it.
This is the back view. The top view.